there's a question.
And I'm listening.
Yeah, Gabes is front and center around how we're gonna spend this money. What should we do with it?
Sometimes we're making purchases. Is that coming up?
Yeah, that's coming up your own account. Who spends more?
No.
The joint account.
No, Anna, you definitely spend more.
Are you joking?
Anna, your skincare.
How much is CrossFit and the gym? How many gyms are you actually registered? When I'm helping him get those promotions, who is going to benefit? Me.
Yes.
Hey Deku fam.
Hey Deku fam.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
We're back with another video and we're talking finances. And I guess the real question is, does our money, all of our income, go into a single joint bank account so that we have full visibility of what the other person is bringing in?
We did a video about this 7 years ago where we were young, naive, low income, so everything went into one joint bank account.
It was so
but
cute.
as we've progressed, have things changed? In this video, we're going to be talking about how we manage our finances 7 years on. In 2024.
Yep, and if you want more detail, you can actually download our template on how we break down our finances, and yeah, hopefully it's useful to you. So let's get into the video. Okay, so spoiler alert, yep, we do still have a joint bank account that our income, our joint income goes into.
My wife is a saleswoman with commission. I'm not going to miss out on that.
And my husband's doing well, Mr. Compliance Advisory Manager. And yeah, of course, when I'm helping him get those promotions, who is going to benefit? Me.
Yeah.
So it's been a sweet, sweet journey because my lifestyle and his lifestyle have always been on the same page.
Equally yoked.
I can't imagine, like, you doing so well and then I'm here suffering. We still live in the same household.
Or you getting that commission and I'm like, oh, this girl.
Like, let's compete, let's try, no. We're on one accord, we're one household, we both have visibility into that account and we can see exactly what's coming in.
And everyone is different. And we've spoken to a host of people and some people manage their finances completely different. These are the three big examples I have seen. You've got the people who manage their finances completely separate. Yours is yours and mine is mine. And then you have the people who still manage their finances separately, but they want to be a little bit organized and say, look, we need to manage our expenses. So they have a joint expense account and they both submit money into that expense account.
Yeah, but who puts, how much does each person put?
That's up to them. Some people do it 50-50 based on the bills, or some people actually do it proportionally based on how much they earn. That's up to them. And then you have the people that are all in.
Which is the best way. Our way is the best way.
which is the way we've decided. And the reason for that is because we really want our finances to be a small symbol of how we choose to live our relationship. We want to be open with one another. We want to be transparent. We want to share. It's a way for us to reinforce our bond in our relationship.
And we can't lie though, it is tough because I do not always want to be having the conversation about what we're doing with our money. For example, a pay rise comes or a commission packet comes and there's a question.
And I'm listening.
I'm front and center around how we're going to spend this money. What should we do with it? What investment pot should we put it in? And it's like, but what if I just wanted to spend it on something that I had in mind? Yeah, we can't. So there's a conversation all the time in our household about money. Every month when the income comes in, if it's changed.
It keeps us talking.
It does.
It keeps us on the same page. It keeps us like aligning our goals together. Okay? And that's why it's important for us to have our finances in one account so that we can manage it together. And like Anna says all the time, it's like, when I get a pay rise, she benefits. When she gets a commission and gets a pay rise, I benefit. My bonuses go into the pot, she benefits.
We're both invested. We're both invested in the finances of our relationship. There's no jealousy. There's no anger.
I'm rooting you on. I'm supporting you in a conversation. I'm like, how's that conversation going? How's that deal going? I'm applying pressure. Close the deal. Bring it home, babe. Woo!
So for us, it actually does work a lot, but you have to be ready to have more conversations than if you're taking the other two methods.
Definitely. Another con of managing your finances together is surprises. It is very, very difficult to surprise one another. Because when we make a purchase, what happens? We both get a notification. Ding, ding, this money is coming out of the account. So it has come. But for us, the pros and the benefits far outweighs the limitations because it keeps us on one accord.
It's fantastic. Another way that we manage our finances in the Deku household is by creating automation so that it's just simple, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like, managing your money does not have to be difficult. We have standing orders and direct debits set up. And I know this sounds quite straightforward, but some people go month to month and be like, oh, what's coming out here? What's coming out here? We simplify everything and we split everything into 3 buckets. We have our expenses. So money from a joint goes into our expense account, which is also a joint account where all our expenses come out of. We then have our investment accounts, and we have our investments in cash, and as well as we have funds that we invest in. Each of us have an investment savings account, a stocks and shares ISA, where we invest in funds, which is boring. And in terms of the cash, we're looking out for opportunities that we can actually invest in, whereas in property, etc., etc. And then you have savings. Okay, so savings, we're looking at more like short-term, medium-term savings. Obviously, we have our emergency fund, but our short-term savings is so that we can go on holidays, so that Anna can do like random, hosting people. It's just money that we can easily access for when eventualities happen that Anna has created.
Yeah, what he said. No, I'm joking. But seriously, automation has been key for us. So we have a specific day of the month where, we know that all of our income will be in the account, and the day after, everything disappears. Straight away.
Like, we don't give it any chance. Like, Anna gets paid on the 23rd, I get paid on the 28th. As soon as it hits the 29th, everything goes out.
Yeah, and part of our expenses includes our individual disposable income, and that's where we have an individual account.
Wait, hold on. That's the last point. We'll get there. We'll get there.
What do you mean? It's part of this.
That's it. So we have our joint account, we have our expenses, saving, and investments, and that's it.
Okay, we're here now. The point that I was making at the end of the previous point is basically that we have individual accounts, which the other person doesn't see, where we have a weekly allowance allocated to us.
And their allowance is the same. Okay, so we are together, Gabes and Anna, in this relationship. We are equal in this relationship. So we pay ourselves equally.
Which is fantastic.
And this is money that we can spend without the other person's input. So I can save my money, or I can spend it on whatever I want.
No questions asked.
Sometimes we're making purchases. Like, is that coming up?
That's coming up your own account. Because I don't want that impacting.
Because sometimes, let's be honest, it does get a bit long having the conversation all the time about certain purchases. Sometimes I just want to buy whatever I want to buy. I want to eat what I want to eat. And I don't want it to be like, So, it's just nice to be able to have the same amount. And the reason that we pay ourselves equally is because, we're equal.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this would work really well for even families where maybe one person's earning substantially less than the other person. It just enables you to feel like, we're on the same team. Like, I'm benefiting from my partner, earning a lot. I've played a part in that, whether that means, whether that's through me being a housewife or looking after the children. I'm still contributing towards the household, so I should benefit from the financial.
But I still think it's a little bit of a con, because to be fair, if we were to look at the joint expenses, like, there's things that is in the joint expenses which I've allowed to be in the joint expenses, but it's just like...
Please.
No, like, for example...
If we were to break it down,
but for example...
Who spends more in the joint account?
No, Anna, you definitely spend
more.
Are you
joking?
Anna, your skincare...
How much is CrossFit? And the gym? How many gyms are you actually registered to? Oh, you need one in this location, one in that location, one in another.
Okay, so that's coming out of the joint.
Yeah, exactly.
So even if we break down our joint, so our joint account includes the day-to-day runnings of our household and each other.
All the fixed costs.
So all of it, so like our gym, all of Anna's skincare, all of...
Actually, do I even buy my skincare from the joint?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
All your skincare.
Okay. But my nails are from my personal.
No, I see the Amex.
It depends on the month. Depends on how much I have left.
Exactly. Anna is literally doing some tax evasion in our household. I'll just be seeing, she's doing her nails in her joint, in her personal account, and then 1 month she's doing it from the joint account. But like all those kind of expenses, like do come out of the joint. So
and your haircuts that you get weekly for your bald head.
That comes out of the joint.
Okay.
But personal allowance is more for spontaneous costs that we want to spend money
like if you want new gym gear, like you want every week, then that comes out of your
that comes out of mine. That comes out of my personal.
Yeah.
So these are random YOLO things that we want to spend money on.
And it just gives us a sense of freedom, a sense of ownership. You know, if I want to save up for my own house on the side of my personal allowance.
Our personal pot is not that big. It's a very small pot.
No, but
it's a very humble pot.
For people like me who like a bit of freedom,
yeah,
it gives you that sense of freedom, doesn't it? So, but on a serious note, the most important point is that it's equal. We have the exact same amount every week, regardless of
that's another good point. Well done.
We've spoken about that.
No, we didn't say we pay each other weekly. That's another thing. That's a key thing. We pay each other weekly because what I do not want to hear is that we get to mid-month and Anna's like, I've run out of money. So in order for us to manage the cash flow, we pay ourselves weekly. So every Monday, we get new income.
Yeah. So it feels actually really good because you know that you only have to survive until the Sunday. Yeah. Because the next one's coming.
Yeah. So if Anna runs out by Wednesday, it's like,
I don't know why he's always pointing me out when he is the one that is struggling. I see you transferring from the joint account sometimes. No. Yes, I do. Yes, we do.
I don't. So that is it in a nutshell. Not much has changed since 7 years ago. We still manage our finances in the same way. We still feel like we're on the same team. And we still feel like, personally, we're thriving because our finances are in the same thing. And again, the way we manage our finances encapsulates our different personalities. Yeah. So with Anna being someone who's quite spontaneous, she likes to have dinner parties, etc. So if it was to my own, I wouldn't have no one in my house. Why are we feeding you unnecessarily? Why are we going on all these holidays? Yes, and it's great. So now, because of Anna, we have friends. Because of Anna, we go on holiday, and we also have, and because of me, we now have savings for our future. Yeah. So, and we can take opportunities as they come out in terms of investments. So, yes. Yeah. So for us, it's really important to have the conversation about money, and we do that through all of our money being interconnected, and that enables us to have conversations a lot about money. But then also the automation enables us to not have conversations about money because everything is systemized. Yeah. So check out our spreadsheet below. Hopefully it's useful for you. Let us know if you manage your finances in a different way and it's actually working, because we're probably sure that our way is not the only way, even though it is the best way. But it's biblical. We will see you in our next video, guys. Take care.